Okay, getting up on the roof at Luciana's house at 990 Indian Oaks Drive. I made a bunch of notes and I want to start going over that information with you, Luciana, right now. One of the first things I do when I get up on the roof is I notice how much granule loss that you have. So when you lose the granules on the roof, in every sense of the word, that is a sunblock for your home. Once you lose the granules and you start seeing the wear and the tear on the shingles start to become extraordinarily brittle, almost like saltine crackers, and that's exactly what's happening on this roof. In addition to that, when you have hurricane or storm force winds that get up underneath the shingles, they break that adhesive bond between the back of the shingle and the roof itself. Once you lose that bond, they're not going to sit back down. They're just going to keep wearing and eventually break off. And that's exactly what I found here. I'm going to show you the rest of the roof as well. When I was walking here, hopefully you can hear and see there's some separation in the plywood. We'll talk more about the plywood and how we're going to inspect the roof. Anything remotely bad we're going to replace, and we're not going to charge you for it. Here's more of the lift up. Oh, look at these guys. This guy's just literally just kind of hanging on by a thread there. Let's go this way. In this area here, every one of these magnolias has a dead area is what they call it. So it goes without saying how vitally important that this is done correctly, because if the roof is going to leak or has leaked, it's because of these dead areas right here. But we're going to redo that entirely, make it tip top. We have more of the wear and broken corners on the shingle, more of the lift up. We have some damage over here, another dead area. Can you see all the shiny, almost like denim fragments inside the shingles there, fibers inside the shingles? We're gonna talk about these guys. These are called off ridge vents. I'll talk up here how we're gonna get rid of those. There seems to be a lot more damage on this side. Look at this poor guy here. This whole section is literally just kind of hanging on by a thread. We have more lift up there. More damage. There's a depression in the wood right here. Can you hear that? By the way, we're going to replace all the gooseneck style vents. We're going to reboot all the bathroom vents. And we're also going to repaint all these fixtures up on the roof. And it's a very nice, like, dark slate color. Conversely, I'll show you that house over there. They used a really ugly color from some other roofing company. More lift up here. Got to move quick. More to talk about. I think you get the idea. This is all damaged shingles here. We started to run out of chalk. There seems to be some more soft wood. I hope you can see that there. Damage. Usually in a diagonal. Look at that. Just kind of hanging on. Same. More of the same. Soft wood here. Let's talk about these off ridge vents. So these guys are, in every sense of the word, like a 4-foot open window into your attic, especially during a storm. So on all of our new roof projects, like Pat's house and Francis's house, Jim and Jeannie Hicks over there, we remove these off ridge vents. We restore the plywood underneath, and then we put the top long attic ridge vent to allow your roof to breathe. But that's also going to keep the water out. Real quick, let me go over how we're going to do your roof for you correctly. Forgive my metal example here. It's not the top layer that's nearly as important as all the layers underneath. So if you would imagine this with me, we're going to remove all the shingles, get down to the bare plywood roof, just like we talked about in this area, over there, over here. We're going to inspect all the plywood, anything remotely bad, including the dead sections on both sides. We'll replace anything that's bad. And then 2 of the building code upgrades are really important to talk about. We're going to re-nail the plywood to your roof trusses. The code says every 6 inches, we go every 4 to 5 inches. We're going to double, triple the number of nails holding your plywood to your roof trusses. And then we're going to cover every inch of your bare plywood roof with what's called waterproof barrier or peel and stick. In the event that with your new shingle roof that there's a hurricane and even there's damage, this waterproof barrier will not allow water inside the house. And so that's pretty much the whole process. So I'm gonna get down and send this to Luciana. Thanks.